A team of Montreal software developers got into hot water with the city's parking agency recently. They developed a free iPhone application to help people find those new Bixi bike locations that are scattered all around town. The city, though, says they may have broken or at least didn't respect a copyright law, so the application has been shut down, at least temporarily. Strange example of how city bureaucracy can sometimes get in the way of a great idea. The developers with Sparko are here with us today, Jean-Michel Marcotte and Grégoire. Thanks both of you for being here. I want to get your sense, because I thought this was such a strange story when I heard about this last week, and I know it's ongoing, which we're going to get to. What was the first thing you thought about, though, when you heard there was a problem with the parking agency contacting you? What did you think?
Well, necessarily we were surprised to hear from them very, very quickly like that. Our first response was that we simply wanted to contribute to the Bixi project, and we wanted to contribute freely so that users could find Bixis relatively easily. And what we proposed to the city at this moment was to work with them. We said, is it possible to meet so that we can work together to find if we can propose our application to you?
So explain a little bit, David, about what this application is. It's basically free. It helps people find the locations, and you were just trying to help people who want to use these bikes.
Exactly. Basically, we're two Bixi users, and I have an iPhone, and it happened a lot of times when we got downtown with our Bixi that we cannot find an available parking place for the Bixi, or there is no bike close to where we live. So we tried to use the stock map that they put on their website, and with the iPhone, it doesn't work at all. It's very heavy, and the iPhone crashes every time we try to access the Bixi.ca map. So what we've done is during the weekend we've programmed a web application. Basically, it's we're not selling it; it's for free. The web address was biximobile.com.
We're seeing some screenshots of this. So basically, people could bring this up onto their iPhone or their application, and you would actually be able to pinpoint where the different stations are. Because there are a lot of them, but sometimes I've noticed, like, they're down a side street or they're around a corner.
Exactly.
If you don't know what you're looking for, you won't necessarily be able to find it.
And to know if there are Bixis or if it's full of Bixis already.
Yeah. Oh, it already does that too? I didn't know that. Okay.
It's on the website, currently on the Bixi.com website. You can find, before leaving to grab a Bixi, if there are some Bixis available. The problem is when you're with a Bixi and you're riding and you want to get to a Bixi station, you want to know if there is some room. We had the problem actually coming here to CTV on Bixis. The first station we went to was already full, so we had to go to the second station.
And then we didn't have our iPhone to check.
So you couldn't figure it out.
Yeah.
So what do you think the message is that the city is sending out with this type? I mean, you know, sort of saying to you, you may have infringed on their copyright by using their logo without permission. For developers like you guys, a free software, what's the message here that they're saying to you?
Don't use our logo.
You know, and the first message we understand is they want to be cautious with the use of the Bixi trademark, and that they found there was some confusion between Sparko and Bixi, and they thought, or they found that there was a confusion with us pretending we were a Bixi representative. And that's really the last message we wanted to send out there, and that's why we wrote Sparko on the business cards that we have put up and on the application itself.
All right, so I understand you guys have a meeting with the parking agency this afternoon. Where is this going to go from here, are you hoping?
Actually, our main goal at the beginning of this thing was to help the people, help the users of Bixi at the end for free, and to promote the use of the Bixi, because we use it every day, every single day, twice or 4 times a day. And from now on, I think that our goal is still the same thing. We want to help the people, help the Bixi users, and promote the use of the Bixi.
Do you think, do they seem to be, like, open to the idea? They're meeting with you, at least.
At least they're letting us the chance to meet with them, so we're very positive. And we think that there's something that can be done with them, and we think that we can contribute positively to this project.
Yeah, and we received a lot of comments. I would say dozens and hundreds of comments of people wanting to have a BlackBerry application, or the GPS use, or the exact number of bikes left, and all this stuff. So we wanted to do that. Now we can't, but we'll see in the next days if we can work with them, and that's our goal.
All right. I want to thank both of you for coming in. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
And we'll keep everybody posted on how this story works out.
Perfect.
We'll be right back.